In the peaceful town of Mabesseneh, Lunsar in Port Loko District, Northern Sierra Leone, Mr. and Mrs. Kamara lived a humble but faithful life. After many years of marriage, God blessed them with a son. They named him Emmanuel Albert Kamara, meaning God is with us. Their joy was overwhelming. To them, Emmanuel was not just a child, but a gift from God. When Emmanuel was still a baby, his parents made a difficult decision. They entrusted him to his aunt, Miss Victoria M. Cargbo, who gladly accepted the responsibility of raising him. Together with Emmanuel's grandmother, they welcomed the child with love and devotion, promising to raise him with care, discipline, and faith. Growing up in his aunt's home, Emmanuel never felt abandoned. His aunt and grandmother treated him like their own son and grandson. Though they were not wealthy, they worked hard to provide the basic things he needed. More importantly, they taught him values: kindness, respect, humility, and faith in God. Because the family was Christian, Emmanuel was introduced to the Catholic faith at an early age. He attended 3 years of catechism classes before receiving baptism, becoming a full member of the Catholic Church. From that moment, faith became an important part of his life. At the age of 6, Emmanuel began his education at Roman Catholic Primary School in Mabesseneh. His teachers quickly noticed his intelligence and dedication. Because of his excellent performance, the Catholic mission awarded him a scholarship. The mission paid his school fees, provided learning materials, and supported him with food allowances. This scholarship followed him through primary school, junior secondary school, and senior secondary school. Years later, Miss Victoria moved to McKinney City, leaving Emmanuel in the care of his grandmother. His grandmother protected him fiercely and loved him deeply. With support from his mother and occasional help from his father, she ensured Emmanuel continued his education and grew into a disciplined young man. Emmanuel was not just a student, he was also deeply involved in the church. He attended Mass regularly, listened carefully to the gospel, and practiced what he learned. At Holy Spirit Parish in McKinney, Emmanuel joined several church groups: the Altar Servers Ministry, the Catholic Youth Organization, CYO, weekly church cleaning activities. His dedication earned him leadership roles as president of the Altar Servers, organizing secretary of the CYO. The parish priest admired him greatly and treated him almost like his own son. One Sunday, a letter arrived announcing that applications were open for those interested in joining the seminary to become Catholic priests. After Mass, people began whispering Emmanuel's name. Many believed he would be a perfect candidate because of his devotion and character. But Emmanuel felt confused. He once dreamed of becoming Reverend Father Emmanuel, but now he felt uncertain. After discussing it with his mother, he decided not to pursue the priesthood. To escape the pressure, he temporarily returned to Lunsar before eventually coming back to McKinney and continuing his life. Years later, Emmanuel traveled to Kinema City to visit his stepmother. In that community, Catholic churches were far away. One Sunday morning, he faced a difficult choice. Should he stay home or worship elsewhere? Believing that there is only one God, Emmanuel decided to attend church with his stepmother at Winner's Chapel. The worship style felt unfamiliar and confusing to him, and he left the service unsure if he had truly worshipped God in the way he believed was right. During a church revival meeting weeks later, something unexpected happened. As the congregation prayed, the pastor suddenly spoke. "There is a young man here named Emmanuel. He is from McKinney, and he is wearing white. Let him come forward." Shocked but calm, Emmanuel stood and walked to the front. The choir began singing, "Emmanuel, O Emmanuel." The song reminded him of his grandmother, who used to sing it while waking him in the mornings. Then the pastor spoke again. "Emmanuel, the Lord has chosen you to serve him. You are called to become a minister." The words left him amazed and uncertain. His journey of faith was far from over, and the future held questions only God could answer.